All right, guys. So we're going to be working on perimeter. Now, what is perimeter? That's the distance around a shape. So if you were to walk on this line like this, and there was something in between these squares, let's say you had to walk around this smiley face. This is the perimeter that you're walking. You're walking on this line. You're not walking through the smiley face. You're walking around him. So it's the distance around a shape. Let's go back in. There we go. So, with perimeter, in order to find the distance around the shape, you would have to add this plus this plus this plus this. That's the width, the length, the width, the length, the width. So length, length plus width, width, length plus width is the perimeter. So now let's say these are your numbers. Notice that this number and this number are the same, and this number and this number are the same. That's because this length and this length, because it's a rectangle, are the same, and this length are the same. That's how it's going to be with a rectangle. So if you see a 5 on this side and there's no number here, you know that this and this are the same length. This is also a 5. Same for 7. So it would be 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5. So 7 and 7 we know is 14. And 5 and 5 we know is 10. And we know that this becomes 24. All right? So all we're doing is taking this plus this plus this plus this. We're just putting plus signs in between them, basically. Now, let's see what it looks like in a word problem. So Bill is putting up fence around his house. He needs 12 feet for the length and 8 feet for the width. How much fencing does he need in all? Well, now I got to fill in this. So this is the longest one, so it's going to be 12. This one's a little shorter, so it's going to be 8. The 8 is up here, so I know that I'm going to bring it down, and it's going to become 8. I'm going to bring this across. It's going to become 12. Now I can add 12 plus 12 plus 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 12 and 12, 24. And we're adding again. This one's hard to add this way, so I'm going to make it this. 6 plus 4 is 10. 2 plus 2 is 4. 40. Perimeter of this shape is 40. Now, what if they did this? What if they gave you a square and they put the number 16? 16, and they only gave you one. Well, this is a square, right? And we know that squares have the same length on all sides. All right? So no matter which way I turn this square, if I flip it sideways, you wouldn't know because all the lengths are the same. So if it's a square, not a rectangle, doesn't work for rectangles, but a square, and they only give you one side, that means all the sides are the same. This only works for squares. And then we could just add them all up. 16, 16, 16, 16. This is 24. 4, 5, 6, 64. All right, so with squares, you still can find the perimeter. You can still walk around the perimeter of a square. It's just all going to be the same. It's the same length on all sides. But let's go back to our rectangles. So if I gave you a rectangle that looked like this, let's say let's say they did this, and they said, okay, find the perimeter. What you're not going to do is just add these two. It's not going to work. That means you would have only walked like this over and over again. Nope. We got to do the whole thing. Well, this side and this side are the same. So this one must also be 14. They're across from each other, and they look the same. And this side look the same. They're a rectangle. They're across from each other. So I'm going to do this, 18. See? I just bring it down and bring it across. Now I can do it. 18 plus 18 plus 14 plus 14. 8 and 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 4, 5, 6. Done. 64. What are the odds? It's the exact same parameter, but 64 is your perimeter. So they're sometimes going to give you like inches. Inches looks like this. If it says inches, whoops. If it says inches, you put 64 inches as your perimeter. All right, whatever the thing here is, let's say it was feet, FT for feet, you would change your thing to feet, your answer to feet. So no matter what this thing here is, you just change it over here. That's just the unit. So if you're walking 12 feet or 18 feet and 14 feet, you want to tell people that. All right? And that is the end of the recording. I will see you guys